You see your grandkids walk in, but instead of running up for a hug, they hesitate. Maybe they even wrinkle their nose a little. Your daughter-in-law keeps opening windows when she visits, even in the middle of winter. No one says it outright, but you've noticed something has changed. At first, you brush it off. But then one day you hear it. Maybe a quiet comment from a family member, or maybe from a child, brutally honest without meaning harm. Grandpa's house smells weird. Grandma has an old smell. And suddenly, it clicks. They mean you. Here's the hardest part. Most people who have this odor don't even realize it. It's not about personal hygiene. You shower, you wear clean clothes, but for some reason the smell lingers, and nobody tells you. But here's something important. This isn't something to be ashamed of. Newborn babies have a distinct smell. Teenagers going through puberty do too. Every stage of life comes with a natural scent. It's just part of being human. But here's the twist. Some of the uncomfortable smells you might be noticing aren't even yours. They could be trapped in fabrics, lingering in the air, or coming from things around you that you never even thought about. Instead of worrying about odor, you smelled fresh, clean, even pleasant like some elders in Asian cultures who don't seem to have this problem at all. Stick with me, because today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that happen. We'll break down the real reason behind old person smell. It's not just age, why some cultures avoid it completely, and the simple proven steps to eliminate it for good. You don't have to accept this as just part of getting older. You can smell fresh, feel cleaner, and regain your confidence. Let's get into it. Most people assume that the old person smell is simply the result of poor hygiene or not showering enough. But here's the surprising truth. Even if you shower daily, wear deodorant, and keep your home fresh, the scent can still linger. That's because this isn't just about surface cleanliness. The real cause is something happening inside your body and in your environment, and most people don't even realize it's happening to them. One of the biggest reasons for this distinct scent is a chemical change that happens in the skin. Around age 40, the body begins producing a compound called 2-nonenal. This is an oxidized fatty acid that forms when your skin's natural oils break down over time. When you're younger, your body processes and removes these oils efficiently. But as you age, the way your skin handles these oils changes, and 2-nonenal starts to accumulate. The problem with 2-nonenal is that it has a very particular scent, a slightly stale, greasy, or even cardboard-like odor that clings to the skin. And what makes it even more frustrating, regular soap and water won't wash it away. Unlike normal body sweat or dirt, which can be scrubbed off in the shower. 2-nonenal binds tightly to the skin and continues to linger even after bathing. This is why so many seniors struggle with this issue, even when they maintain good hygiene. But that's not the only thing happening. As you get older, your sweat glands also slow down, and this actually makes the smell worse, not better. Sweat may have an unpleasant odor when it's fresh, but it also helps flush out toxins, bacteria, and old skin cells. When your body stops sweating as much, those waste materials stay trapped on the skin for longer periods of time, giving bacteria more time to break them down and create stronger odors. However, the smell doesn't just come from your body. It's also trapped in your environment. Clothing, bedding, and furniture absorb the natural oils your body produces. Over time, these oils build up, oxidize, and create a lingering scent in fabrics and upholstery. If you wear the same sweater or jacket multiple times before washing, or if your pillowcases and bed sheets aren't changed frequently, these materials hold on to the odor, even if they appear clean. This problem is especially bad with polyester and synthetic fabrics, which trap body oils much more than natural materials like cotton or linen. Even freshly washed clothes can still carry a faint smell because standard detergents don't always break down these built-up oils completely. Now, here's the surprising part. Not all seniors have this issue. Have you ever noticed that elderly people from certain cultures, particularly in many parts of Asia, don't seem to have that strong, old person smell at all? In fact, some of them even have a naturally pleasant or neutral scent. This isn't just genetics. It's because of key lifestyle habits that prevent the buildup of 2-nonenal and other odor-causing factors. So, what are they doing differently? And more importantly, how can you use these same methods to get rid of the smell completely? That's exactly what we're going to cover next. If you've ever traveled to Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, or parts of China, you might have noticed something interesting. Many older adults in these cultures don't seem to have that distinct, old person smell. In fact, some elders even have a naturally fresh, clean scent. But why? While genetics play a small role, the bigger factor is lifestyle. The way they eat, care for their skin, and even how they do laundry all work together to prevent body odor from forming in the first place. The best part? You don't need to be born into these cultures to benefit. You can start applying these same habits today. Most people don't realize that what you eat changes the way you smell. Certain foods increase body odor, while others help neutralize it. Studies have shown that people who eat a lot of red meat, dairy, and processed foods tend to have stronger body odor. This is because these foods take longer to digest, and as they break down, they release sulfur compounds and ammonia through sweat, making the body's natural scent stronger. Now, let's compare that to the typical Asian elder's diet. One of the most significant dietary habits that keeps many Asian elders smelling fresh is their regular consumption of fermented foods. In Japan, Korea, and parts of China, fermented foods are eaten daily, not as a health trend, but as a natural part of their traditional diet. Common fermented foods in these cultures include miso, a fermented soybean paste used in soups and marinades, kimchi, a spicy fermented cabbage rich in probiotics, natto, fermented soybeans known for their strong smell and powerful health benefits, fermented tofu, and pickled vegetables which are staples in many Chinese and other Asian households. These foods are rich in probiotics, healthy bacteria that improve digestion, enhance nutrient absorption, and reduce odor-causing waste inside the body. When digestion is poor, the body produces more sulfur-based waste compounds that escape through the skin and sweat, leading to stronger body odor. A balanced gut, however, processes food more efficiently, allowing the body to eliminate toxins through urine rather than through sweat. In Japan, miso soup is often eaten twice a day, and many elders attribute their good health and clean body scent to this habit. Similarly, in Korea, kimchi is served with almost every meal. It's not just for flavor. Koreans believe it plays a key role in keeping the body strong, the digestion smooth, and the skin fresh. The connection between gut health and body odor has even been studied scientifically. Research shows that a healthy gut microbiome helps reduce trimethylamine, a compound that can cause strong, fishy-smelling sweat and breath. Many Western diets lack probiotic-rich foods, leading to gut imbalances that contribute to unpleasant body odor. Adding even one serving of fermented food to your daily meals can start improving body odor from the inside out. Miso soup, kimchi, sauerkraut, or plain yogurt are excellent choices. If the taste of fermented foods is too strong at first, probiotic-rich drinks like kefir or kombucha can be a gentler introduction. Another major factor affecting body odor is protein consumption. The type of protein you eat influences the way your body metabolizes waste, and, in turn, how you smell. Red meat is a common part of Western diets, but it's also one of the biggest contributors to strong body odor. When red meat is digested, it releases sulfur-based compounds into the bloodstream. These compounds are eventually excreted through sweat, producing a noticeable musky scent. A study published in the journal Chemical Senses found that men who followed a vegetarian diet had less intense body odor than those who regularly ate red meat. The reason is simple. Red meat takes longer to break down in the digestive system, creating more metabolic waste that the body must eliminate. By contrast, many Asian elders consume more fish, tofu, and plant-based proteins instead of red meat. Fish contains omega-3 fatty acids, which have natural anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce internal waste buildup and body odor. Japan, for example, has one of the highest rates of seafood consumption in the world. Grilled salmon, mackerel, and sushi are staples, providing a protein source that is easy to digest and far less likely to cause body odor compared to beef or pork. In China, tofu and soy-based proteins are widely used as meat alternatives, offering a protein source that is clean, low in fat, and free from odor-causing compounds. Reducing red meat consumption and swapping in fish, tofu, lentils, or chickpeas can make a noticeable difference in body odor within just a few weeks. Even small changes, like replacing 1 or 2 meat-based meals a week with plant-based protein sources, can contribute to a fresher scent. Beyond protein and probiotics, another major difference in diet is hydration. The more hydrated your body is, the easier it is for your system to flush out waste through urine instead of sweat. This means fewer toxins are released through the skin, leading to a naturally fresher scent. In many Asian cultures, hydration isn't just about drinking water. It's also about eating high water content foods that cleanse the body from within. Common hydrating foods include cucumbers, which contain over 95% water and help flush out excess waste. Pears, which are high in fiber and help remove toxins through digestion. Watermelon, which hydrates the body while providing a natural source of vitamins. Citrus fruits like oranges and lemons, which contain antioxidants that improve skin health and reduce odor. Another key habit among many Asian elders is drinking warm water instead of cold beverages. In China and Japan, drinking warm water first thing in the morning is considered essential for detoxification. It is believed to improve digestion, prevent bloating, and keep the skin hydrated, leading to a naturally fresher body odor. Green tea is also widely consumed, and for good reason. It contains polyphenols and antioxidants that neutralize odor-causing bacteria in the gut and mouth. Studies have found that green tea extract can reduce sulfur-based compounds in breath and sweat, making both smell fresher. Replacing coffee with green tea in the morning, adding more hydrating foods to meals, and drinking warm water throughout the day are simple yet powerful ways to support internal cleansing and fresher body odor. Making dietary changes doesn't have to be difficult. Even small adjustments can make a noticeable difference within a week. Here's a simple way to get started. Swap out 1 coffee for green tea in the morning, reduce red meat intake, and replace it with fish, tofu, or lentils. Add a fermented food like miso, kimchi, or yogurt to at least 1 meal a day. Increase intake of hydrating foods like cucumbers, pears, and watermelon. Drink warm water in the morning to help flush out toxins. These small shifts don't just improve body odor, they also promote better digestion, clearer skin, and overall improved well-being. The idea that body odor is purely a hygiene issue is misleading. What you eat plays a crucial role in determining how your body smells. The reason many Asian elders don't develop a strong old person smell is because their diet supports clean digestion, hydration, and gut health. By incorporating more fermented foods, reducing red meat, and eating hydrating foods, anyone can naturally improve their scent without the need for perfumes or artificial products. In the next section, we'll dive into skincare solutions, because diet alone isn't enough. Next, many people think that if they shower every day and use a strong-smelling body wash, they should smell clean. But have you ever noticed that even after a shower, a faint musty or stale scent still lingers? That's because soap and water don't fully remove the oils that cause odor. The stronger the fragrance in your soap, the more it covers up the problem instead of fixing it. In fact, many body washes strip away the skin's natural balance, making odor worse over time. Some people assume that the only way to solve this issue is by showering more frequently. But the truth is, washing too often, or using the wrong products, can strip away protective oils, making your skin more prone to odor, not less. If you're wondering how often you really need to shower and how to stay fresh without showering daily, check out our other video on this topic. I'll put it in the end of this video. For now, let's focus on how to wash the right way, using the correct cleanser and technique. Why regular soap doesn't work on old person smell. As we age, the body produces a substance called oxidized skin oil. Unlike sweat, this oil sticks to the skin and doesn't wash away easily. Over time, It builds up, creating a stale, greasy odor that lingers even after a shower. Most body washes and bar soaps aren't made to break down this type of oil. They may remove dirt and sweat, but they don't reach the deeper layers where odor clings. This is why some people notice that no matter how often they wash, the smell stays. The key is to use the right kind of cleanser and scrub properly to break down the trapped oils. Now, choosing the right body wash. When shopping for a body wash, it's important to avoid products with heavy artificial fragrances. Many scented soaps create the illusion of freshness but don't actually remove the source of odor. The stronger the fragrance, the more it masks the problem rather than fixing it. Instead, look for a gentle cleanser labeled as deep cleansing, balancing, or purifying. A good body wash should clean thoroughly without making the skin too dry or irritated. If your usual body wash leaves your skin feeling tight or dry after showering, it's too harsh. Instead, go for something mild but effective, and make sure to rinse thoroughly. How to wash the right way. Even with the best body wash, the way you wash makes a huge difference. Many people simply rub soap on their skin and rinse off, but this doesn't effectively remove trapped oils. A quick rinse won't eliminate body odor if the stubborn oils remain stuck to the skin. To properly cleanse, start by using warm water instead of hot water. Hot water dries out the skin, which can actually make odor worse over time. Apply your body wash to a washcloth, loofah, or soft sponge instead of just using your hands. These tools help remove old oils that would otherwise stay on the skin. Pay extra attention to areas where odor tends to build up, such as behind the ears, under the breasts, around the groin, the lower back, and between the toes. These spots often hold onto oil and sweat, making them common sources of lingering odor. Scrubbing these areas for at least 30 seconds ensures the oils are properly washed away. After rinsing thoroughly, pat your skin dry with a clean towel instead of rubbing it aggressively. Rubbing too hard can cause irritation and disrupt the skin's natural balance. Why moisturizing matters. Some people avoid using lotion because they think it will make them feel sticky or greasy. However, dry skin actually holds on to more bacteria and odor. When skin becomes too dry, it absorbs sweat and bacteria instead of allowing them to be washed away. The key is to choose the right kind of moisturizer. Avoid heavy, oily creams, as these can trap sweat and worsen odor. Instead, look for lightweight, water-based lotions that absorb quickly without leaving a greasy residue. Aloe vera gel, green tea-based lotions, or fragrance-free hydrating creams work well to keep the skin balanced and fresh. Applying moisturizer immediately after showering helps lock in moisture and prevents odor from clinging to dry patches. How to stay fresh. All day with the right skincare routine. If soap alone isn't working, making a few adjustments to your routine can make a significant difference. The first step is switching to a body wash that deeply cleanses without drying out the skin. The second step is using a washcloth or sponge to properly remove buildup instead of just relying on your hands. In addition, taking a weekly deep cleansing soak with green tea or citrus can help dissolve any lingering oils that regular showers miss. Keeping the skin lightly moisturized ensures that sweat and bacteria don't get trapped in dry patches. By following these simple changes, it's possible to eliminate persistent odor completely, without relying on strong perfumes or deodorants to mask it. In the next section, we'll talk about why clothes can hold on to odor even after washing, and how choosing the right fabrics and laundry techniques can help keep you smelling fresh all day. Why clothes can hold onto odor even after washing. You've just showered, put on clean clothes, and yet the odor still lingers. The problem isn't always your body, it's often your clothes. Certain fabrics trap body oils, sweat, and bacteria, making odors worse over time. Even freshly washed clothes can still carry a faint scent if the buildup isn't properly removed. If your shirts or pajamas smell musty even after washing, it's a sign that odor is trapped in the fabric. The good news? With the right fabric choices and laundry techniques, you can eliminate this issue for good. The worst and best fabrics for controlling odor. Not all fabrics handle body odor the same way. Some trap sweat and bacteria, while others allow your skin to breathe and stay fresher longer. Fabrics that make odor worse. Polyester and synthetic blends trap body oils and bacteria, making odors linger even after washing. Rayon and nylon don't absorb moisture well, causing sweat to stay on the skin and lead to odor. Tight, layered clothing reduces airflow, trapping heat and sweat. Fabrics that keep you smelling fresh cotton. Breathable and absorbs moisture, allowing sweat to evaporate instead of lingering. Linen, naturally antibacterial and lightweight, helping air circulate. Bamboo fabric wicks moisture away from the skin and prevents bacteria growth. Merino wool naturally resists odor and helps regulate body temperature. If you struggle with body odor, switching to cotton or bamboo for everyday wear and sleepwear can make a noticeable difference. How to properly wash clothes to remove odor. Most people already know how to do laundry, but if odor lingers in your clothes, a few simple adjustments can fix the issue. Pre-soak with white vinegar. Add half a cup to a bucket of warm water and soak smelly clothes for 30 minutes before washing. Vinegar breaks down trapped body oils and bacteria. Wash in warm water, not hot. Hot water can set odors into fabric instead of removing them. Avoid fabric softeners. These leave a coating on clothes that traps bacteria and makes odor worse. Use an extra rinse cycle. This ensures no soap or bacteria remain in the fabric. Air dry in sunlight when possible. The sun naturally kills bacteria and removes odors better than a dryer. For everyday freshness, change undershirts and pajamas daily, wash bed sheets weekly, and let worn jackets or sweaters air out before re-wearing. By wearing breathable fabrics and using the right laundry methods, you can eliminate trapped odors for good. Next, we'll cover lifestyle changes that naturally reduce body odor. From diet to daily habits that keep you fresh all day. Even with good hygiene and clean clothes, certain habits can either make odor worse or help control it naturally. The way you eat, drink, and manage stress all affect how your body smells. Small changes can make a big difference. 1. Drink more water to flush out. Odor-causing toxins. Not drinking enough water allows toxins to build up in the body and escape through sweat, making odor stronger. A dry mouth and body also trap bacteria, worsening breath and skin odor. What to do? Start your day with a glass of warm water to flush out toxins. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses daily to stay fresh from the inside out. 2. Eat foods that keep you smelling fresh and avoid the ones that make it worse. What you eat directly affects your natural scent. Certain foods cause stronger body odor, while others help neutralize it. Foods that make odor worse. Garlic, onions, red meat, and spicy foods release sulfur compounds that stick to sweat. Dairy and fried foods, slow digestion, leading to odor-causing waste buildup. Foods that keep you fresh. Leafy greens and citrus fruits help detox the body and lighten your scent. Herbal teas and fresh herbs fight odor-causing bacteria from within. Small dietary changes can make you smell fresher without relying on perfumes. 3. Control stress, because it affects your scent too. Stress causes a different type of sweat, thicker and full of proteins that bacteria love. This is why nervous sweating smells worse than regular sweating. What to do? Take deep breaths when anxious to reduce sweat. Stay active. Light exercise helps flush stress-related toxins. Get enough sleep. Poor sleep increases stress, making odor worse. 4. Keep your mouth clean, because breath odor affects how people perceive you. Bad breath can make even a clean body seem unclean. As we age, saliva production drops, making it easier for bacteria to grow in the mouth. What to do? Brush your tongue daily. Most bad breath comes from bacteria on the tongue, not the teeth. Chew sugar-free gum or eat crunchy foods like apples to stimulate saliva. Use a non-alcoholic mouthwash to keep the mouth hydrated. A fresh mouth completes your overall cleanliness and boosts confidence in conversations. Body odor isn't just about hygiene, it's affected by your skin, clothes, diet, and daily habits. The good news? You have control over all of it. By making a few small changes, you can stay fresh, feel confident, and never worry about odour again. Aging doesn't mean you have to accept body odour, yet it's also nothing wrong to smell a certain way. As time passes, this soon will become something young kids in your house nostalgic about. But with the right approach, you can smell clean, fresh, and natural, just like many elders in cultures that never struggle with this issue. So, what's next? If you found this helpful, you'll love our video on how often you really need to shower to stay fresh without overwashing. It's packed with insights that might surprise you. Click here to watch it now, and if this video helped you, hit the like button. It really supports the channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips on health, hygiene, and everyday confidence. Know someone who could use this advice? Share this video with them. Let's help everyone stay fresh and feel confident at any age.